What's up? Hold up, hold up. Ding, 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 ding. What's up? Sorry, it's been a minute. How's everyone doing? Dude, one of these days was like, I'll do some shiny hunting offline. I don't really want to do three at the same time though, so let me just do Aerodactyl. The whole reason I've been focused on not changing that is because these two were at the same count, so it was really easy to follow if I forgot to add a counter or something. And I only did Aerodactyl, so I messed up the matched count. Whoops. So I could have gone back and fixed it. Whatever, it's fine. We're halfway through the Aerodactyl hunt. Hopefully we'll get it somewhat soon. I'd like that. Oh, it says I'm playing Minecraft. That's not true. Let's fix that. Let's see. Full odds shiny hunting. Alright, Darkrai first. Oh, wrong game. First check, it's not shiny. Alright. Good to know. First Aerodactyl's not shiny. One more time. Let's check this first. And not shiny. Alright, all the first encounters have gone by. We can continue for the day to get 0 shinies. Because we all know that's going to happen, right? We all know the truth. We're not getting any shinies. Unfortunately. You know, I keep seeing stuff about Pokopia. It looks cool. I'm not going to pay $70 for it. Still I'm not planning on it. But it looks pretty cool. I'm going to see. I don't think you can buy it secondhand because there's not any physical copies. But if there is a way to buy it secondhand, I'll try. Let's see. Marketplace. We got any Pokopia? No, I don't think there's a way to get it secondhand. Which, you know, sucks. I'm sure they did it for that reason or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Do 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 do. Listen, if we're gonna get a shiny today, it could easily be Aerodactyl. That's kind of what we're hoping for. So let's get it. Maybe we can try to catch up on the DS, but there's no way we're going to. So we're incredibly far ahead. It's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, no, I've definitely been needing to get some more shiny hunting in, dude. I've just been playing Minecraft nonstop. And dude, it sucks because I got up to Iron 3. I was like a game or two away from gold. I started losing like a ton, so got back down to like Iron 1, went back up to Iron 2. I think I'm stuck in Iron 2 right now, which is alright. But I've just kind of learned hey, don't overdo it. You're probably not going to get to gold, and I can live with that. I can live with that. I have a pretty good PB. I don't think there's any chance I beat that anytime soon. I almost beat it the other day. I just had this God seed. The seed was so freaking good, and I messed it up. I probably could have PB'd though. Got a sub 20. Oh well. It is what it is. I've been getting a bunch of sub 30s though. I think I can consistently get a sub 30 if I'm actually able to play well. But I'm not planning on playing on stream today. The plan is just a shiny hunt. We got a bunch of shiny hunting we need to do. So even if we get sick of this, I gotta stick to the shiny hunting. We gotta. Y'all, I watched this movie last night because it looked interesting. Dude, it was disturbing, dude. It was Begonia, which stars Jesse Plemons and what's her name? Dude, I know her name. What is it? Emma Stone. That is a great movie. I really enjoyed it, but it was really disturbing at times, dude. The ending was very disturbing. I don't know. Kind of crazy. All right. All right. Yep, the goal is just to get some encounters today. I don't really have much else to explain on that. I still don't think we're getting a shiny today, though. We could stream for the next 3 hours and no shiny, which I feel like is standard for full odds hunts. Which is all good. Yeah, there's no way we're catching up to the other one. Alright, Darkrai. Come on, dude. I love how I'm only at 150 over 17,000 and I already know I'm gonna hit 18,000. I'm just looking at the number and I'm like, yep, nope, that's also gonna hit 18k. But who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I can be wrong. I think I can be wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Oh well. How far are you in Fire Red Leaf Green? I haven't even bought it yet, dude. There's not like I'm not going to. I promise I will. But I have these shiny hunts, dude. Like, I don't know. I really should play it. And like, maybe off stream. Because I'm never going to finish these shiny hunts if I do it on stream. And I don't know. I should play it though, right? I should. Which one do I get? Isn't Staryu exclusive to one of them? I should probably get that one for Illuminate. I don't know. Welcome in, June. How's it going? Yeah, no, I haven't bought it yet. I really need to, though. I really do. Start using red only. Ugh, I wanted green. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get red. I only wanted green because I'm a Venusaur guy, but it doesn't really matter. Which is also the game that Scyther's in. Well, I don't really care about Scyther, to be completely honest. Oh, it can evolve in Fire Red Leaf Green, though, so there's that. I don't know. I don't even know what team I would make. There's a self-trade glitch, too. Oh, sick. I didn't know about that. That's really nice. Can you get any Pokemon from Gen 1 through 3 in the game, or is it post-game exclusive? I assume Gen 3 Pokemon and stuff are post-game exclusive. Like most remakes, but maybe it was, since it was like one of the first remakes, it was kind of like whatever. I don't know. I should play through it though. I'm trying to think, is there something I could do with it though? Like, I don't know. I could make videos for it, but I don't really have an idea for that. A badge quest would be cool, but I'm in the middle of all these shiny hunts, and I have a bingo board that I'm planning on trying to complete, so whatever. Maybe I'll do it on my own time, I don't know. The only Hoenn Pokemon obtainable are Wynot, Azurill, and Deoxys. That's it? I thought more Gen 3 Pokemon were available in the game. What? That's stupid. Respectfully, that's stupid. Two pre-evolutions and a mythical. All Pokemon not native to Kanto are post-game, including Pokemon that got evolutions in Gen 2. So you can't even evolve Pokemon till post-game if they were introduced in Gen 2. Like, you can't evolve Scyther until post-game. Man, that really changes how I want to build my team then, I guess. Farfetch'd gotta be on the team. I mean, it's just gotta. Even if it's, like, later in the game. You gotta have it on the team. It'd be kind of a crime to not. But other than that, I gotta figure it out. Venusaur, obviously. But other than that, I don't know. If you try to evolve them, it'll force them to stop evolving as if you were smashing B. That's... What? That's so stupid. What? Are you kidding me? That's actually terrible. Who came up with that choice? That's a terrible design. I hate that. John is in the 3rd gym town. Just make sure you catch a Spearow for the... Oh, I forgot. Trade. I forgot you could trade for it. That's right. My Gen 1 shiny hunt that I never finished. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's not named Ducks in Gen 3, by the way. It's Chiding. I think I knew that. I think I knew about that. I don't know. It's still shiny huntable, though, right? It's not shiny locked in Gen 3. In Gen 1, it's not shiny locked because that's... They didn't technically exist or whatever. Yeah, what's up, Blade? How's it going? Cool, June. Can you trade as many Farfetch as you want, or is it just the one? I think it's just the one. It is in Gen 1. It's only the one. So I assume... Its trainer ID is predetermined as in it can never be shiny. Oh, it's shiny locked. Gotcha. Interesting, because the Gen 1 one you can... Again, it's different though, but... I realized how much Mr. Beast sounds like Mr. Beast. To be fair, you kind of look like him. I do not look like Mr. Beast. I don't look anything like him. What? That's crazy. You kind of look like him. No, I don't. What? Private ID. Yeah, whatever. I get what you're saying. Uh-oh. Is Aerodactyl done? I think so. Not uh-oh. Sorry. I don't know why I was freaking... Don't freak out about that. No Aerodactyl. Look what I was looking at. Rocket League. I used to play that game all the time, and I was thinking about it recently, and I was like, I should look into that game again. I'm going to probably play like 2 games and be like, oh no, I'm terrible, I give up. Which would be fair. Anyway, I came back to the playthroughs and made it to Moon. Nice. So far, my least favorite of the games I've played so far. Yeah, isn't Moon like super slow? Sun and Moon, aren't they like super slow? The originals. I guess the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are pretty slow too. I always feel so sleepy whenever I play. Dang. I remember I was dating this girl years ago, and I really wanted her to try playing a Pokemon game, because I was like, I think maybe she'd like it. So I let her borrow my 3DS, and I was trying to choose a game that maybe she would like. So I gave her Ultra Moon, I think. I let her try that game. I don't know if I should have given her that game. Probably not. It's a pretty slow game. It's very story-driven. Maybe she would have liked story-driven. I don't know. I think the main thing she told me she liked was being able to catch things and name them. And I was like, yeah. She got through some of it. I think she gave it back to me when I moved before we broke up. No, I don't know. I don't remember. I guess I got it back when we broke up. I don't think I got it back before we broke up. Shout out to her for giving back my expensive 3DS and expensive Pokemon game. That was cool. But, yeah, I don't know. Probably wasn't the game to choose. You should treat Fire Red Leaf Green as a badge quest to make it more interesting. I thought about it, but again, like, I have all of these games to hunt. Like, if I did that, I'd probably have to hunt it on a fourth game, as in the third Switch, which I can do. I have 3 Switches, but it's like, I don't know, that just seems like a lot. I don't know. The resets are really fast. I heard about that. I heard the resets are insanely fast. So, maybe we'll do it. I still don't know, though. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I know about you just clicking the 4 letter buttons. Seems nice. Abra is really easy to hunt in the game corner. Yeah, but why would... That's assuming I want Abra. Which maybe I do, but I don't know if I do. I don't know. I'll consider a badge quest. I will. But as of right now, I just... If we can get Aerodactyl maybe I'll do it. Primarina, interesting. Alolan Muck, okay. Golisopod, hell yeah. Beware, okay. Alolan Sandslash, alright. And Palossand, nice. Okay. That's not bad, that's not bad. I'm trying to think. You know, that's a good team. You have 2 water types, which is wary, but like it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, no, that's not bad. Basically, Abra's the cheapest thing in the game corner, so you can max out on coins and buy like 2 boxes of Abra at a time. Yeah, but also that I'm not trying to hunt the easiest stuff. I'm trying to hunt the Pokemon that I want. Maybe I will hunt it at some point, but that doesn't... Ooh, and I get to gamble in Fire Red Leaf Green. It's not like the Heart Gold Soul Silver game corner. You actually gamble in Fire Red Leaf Green, right? I'm pretty sure. For most playthroughs, I have 2 water types. I love water types. I love water types a lot. But except Violet, which, spoilers, I pick Sprigatito. Interesting. Spoilers. Prefacing that with spoilers is really funny. You want a hard hunt? Looks at the Fire Red Leaf Green Legendary Beast. Probably not that. Probably not that. I don't want a hard hunt. That's not what I was saying. I'm not looking for easy hunts. I'm looking for hunts that I want to do. For like shinies that I want to hunt. Gosh. I haven't gotten the shiny beasts yet. But I don't think I want to do a Fire Red Leaf Green. I do need to get it just in general so I can do the Deoxys hunt. I'll need to do that at some point. I see the hype with Platinum. I was addicted and played for hours with breaks, of course. Yeah, no, Platinum's great. That's a great game. Dual hunting Deoxys? I'm not paying $40. Listen. I'll pay $20 for one of the games. $40 might be a bit... I have the money. Hey, how does Absol hunt with one controller for multiple games on the Switch? How to use one controller on multiple Switches. Wavebird? Oh. GameCube Wavebird. I bought both? Well, I don't know. It's expensive. I guess it's not that expensive, but... He has them all set to the same channel while plugged in to all 4. What is it called? A GameCube Wavebird? I see. They're not even that expensive, actually. Huh. Cool. Can you do that for like any game, or is that specifically for GBA games? I guess I don't know. I assume it's not just for GBA games. It was so much better than Diamond. For Platinum, I changed the team where I was gonna use Roserade, but used Tangrowth then I used Frostlass instead of Weavile. Dude, I don't know why. I hate Roserade. I think I've gotten so many shinies in that line that I'm just kind of sick of Roserade in general now. Yeah, he's done it with Scarlet Violet and ZA. Oh, interesting. I mean, that sounds like a great idea if I'm hunting the same things. I don't know. You do need a separate adapter for each Switch. Oh, okay, then that's where the prices start getting up there, huh? Yeah, that's where it is. Roserade is good in a playthrough. I used Tangrowth because I found Tangela and thought, why not? Hey, yeah, fair. I feel like I've never used Tangrowth. That's a fun thing, is like using Pokemon you've never used in a playthrough. You find a much better appreciation for things you never really did before, which is always nice, you know? I think that's awesome. anytime. I justified getting both by thinking that it's half the price of a new game. Yeah, but I don't know. I still feel like I'd have to think about it hard. I am thinking about getting both, but I'm just thinking about getting one for right now. I just don't know. I don't really have a reason to go for both unless I'm like fully shiny hunting throughout the whole game, which I should do. I want to do a badge quest, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. This is hard to decide. I'm just trying to... If we can get Aerodactyl, I will be much more likely to go and get Fire Leaf Green and play through it. That was also the case in Soul Silver. I found out I can evolve Yanma in that game, and so I used a Yanmega and found a new appreciation for it. Exactly! That's always great! $70 for a spinoff is still insane. Yeah, I didn't buy Pokopia. And I'm not really planning to, because I was thinking if I'm going to buy it, I'll buy it secondhand. But I don't think there are actual cartridges for the game, so I don't think I can buy it secondhand. Therefore, I don't think I'm ever going to get the game. I don't know. Getting both would make said badge quest slightly easier. I agree. My main concern, however, is that, like, when am I going to play the badge quest if I'm shiny hunting these all the time? I have a bingo board that I'm trying to follow. I want to do the bingo board. If I buy Pokopia, I'm going to wait for someone to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. But that's the problem, right? That there are game key cards. Oh, really? I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't see anyone selling it yet. I know the game just came out, but still. Pokopia game card? I thought that you bought the box and you got a code. Oh, no. There is a card right there. Well, actually, is that real? Is that just an edit? I don't know. Yeah, the game did just come out 2 days ago. Well, I don't know. Maybe someone bought it on the day it came out and was like, I don't really want this anymore. I don't know. I would only buy it secondhand. There's no reason for me to buy. I also don't want Pokemon to have my money and think that I'm going to spend $70 on a spinoff. It's the whole thing of, like, if you buy it secondhand, you're not paying the Pokemon company for something that you disapprove of. I don't know. The game seems cool. I'll give them that. But it's expensive. To be fair, I think the game is probably worth a $60 thing. Like, if it were $60, like, and all the games were still, like, $60, it seems like it's a $60 game. It has a lot in it, I'm pretty sure. It's basically Animal Crossing, right? That's a big game. I haven't seen much about it, so maybe I'm wrong. But it seems big. I think it should be 40. I mean, I agree. But it seems like I would have been fine with it being 60, but just the $10 more and I'm gonna rage. They showed the game key card shortly after the game was announced. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of prop hunt in the game. My only concern is that it's a Switch 2 exclusive. I don't have any friends with the Switch 2 other than, like, other streamers. But, like, I have friends who I'd want to play that with. They don't have the Switch 2, and they're not going to pay $70 for Pokopia and $500 for the Switch 2. So, like, I don't really have people to play that. I mean, I have people to play that with on stream, I guess, but I want to play Prop Hunt. That seems fun. The problem is, like, I'd get the game. I feel like I wouldn't play it much. Like, you have to, like... Oh, shoot. We have to talk about the new announcement, don't we? Anyway, you have to design your own island and stuff like that, your own village. And I feel like I'm not good at, like, designing cool stuff like that. I feel like I'm bad at that kind of stuff. I don't know. What starter am I picking? I don't know. I don't know. If you guys watched my reaction, the video I posted, I said currently Gekwa is my choice. But that's changed. Now I genuinely have no idea of the three. They first showed the starters, none of them really spoke to me. Like, I don't know. They were fine. Now that everybody's been posting memes and everybody's been like making fun of them and I've seen a bunch of art and stuff like that, I like all three of them 10 times more. Like, I didn't like Brout. I kind of do now. He's goofy, and I love Goofy. Y'all know that. Pombon, I don't really care for it. Except now, I'm seeing, oh, it's a cute dog. Maybe I think that's funny. You know, I love birds, and I don't like Brout. I don't know, dude. I didn't like Brout either, and now I've seen all the memes, and it's so funny. I actually do love it. Like, I love all three of them now, so I don't really have a choice now. I have to see its final evolutions before I can choose. I think I'll still lean Gekwa, but it's up in the air. It could be anyway. It could go anyway. So, we'll see. Y'all, I bought YouTube Premium finally because I've just been sick of ads all the time, and I just watch YouTube. That's pretty much all I watch. It was worth it. It's worth it, dude. YouTube Premium is so goated. Especially since I'm paying student prices, which is like almost half off. It's so nice. It's so nice. It was a great decision. I should have been doing it sooner, straight up. Kind of mad at myself for not getting it sooner. Doesn't help that shiny Brout is most likely just another shade of green. That's true. I need to make my shiny predictions, don't I? I always do that. I need to do that. That'll get me some views, you know? Maybe some more subs and stuff. That sounds like I should be doing that. We only have 3 Pokemon to go off of, though. Unless it pulls a Trico, I guess. Dude, pulling a Trico would be great. I think they should follow what everybody's saying they should do and make it red, like the Angry Bird. They won't do that, but man, would it be funny, dude. To be fair, Trico is still another shade of green. It might be a better color, and it might have better accents, but it is still another shade of green. It's blue? No, it's teal. It's a green-blue mix. Ba-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Bronzong. Hey, Socks, you want to say hi to stream? You want to say hi? They haven't seen you in a minute. Come say hi. Come here. Alright, or not. They didn't want to say hi either, anyway. See if I care. Yeah, guilt tripping worked. Alright. It'd be really funny if you somehow beat Fire Leaf Green and get Shiny Deoxys before Darkrai. Don't put that into the world, dude. Don't put that into the world. No. I'm getting any shiny before Darkrai. Let's be honest. We're never getting this Darkrai. It ain't happening. Oh, we got another check for our favorite Aerodactyl. No shiny Aerodactyl. Get shiny Koraidon before Darkrai? Dude, I probably will. Dude, we better be able to shiny hunt every legend in Gen 10. Give us all of the previous ones. Don't shiny lock them. Please. Ugh. Yeah, dude, I do want to play Fire Red Leaf Green. I do. And I do want to do a badge quest. And I do want to buy both games. Bro's gonna be like that one guy that reset for Shiny Zacian for a year before finally realizing it was Shiny Lock. No, because I check beforehand. I know people who were... People did that with the Gen 8 starters too, right? Because it was the first time starters got shiny locked. So they started hunting them when they didn't want spoilers, so they weren't looking anywhere. It's the beginning of the game, and you're like, I hate to break it to you, dude. Let's get Pikachu and Eevee starters were locked. Yeah, but I think... maybe people were hunting for those too. I think those were less... like, more obviously shiny locked. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure there were a bunch of people shiny hunting the starters in Gen 8 before realizing that they were locked. Which would suck. That would be terrible. Alright, June, you pissing me off. Now I really want to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. And it's all your fault! It's all your fault! Yeah, whatever. I'll play the games. I don't know if I'll stream them. That'll be a separate decision. But helps that it would be the fastest resets of modern games if they could be shiny. Fair. Is Fire Leaf Green resets and gameplay in general just as good on the Switch 1? Because I'd be playing it on my Switch 2, but if I got both games, one of the games would have to be on my Switch, my OLED. Is it, like, obviously... I know the game's, like, really old, like 20 years old, or however old it is, 25, whatever. I know the game's super old, so there's no reason for it to be slower on the Switch 1. But you know that they'd make, like, resets slower on the Switch 1 and stuff. You just know. Switch 2 is slightly faster by default, but the game's turned 22 this year, so it shouldn't matter. Right, okay, that's what I was thinking. But who frickin' knows? Maybe they're just like, oh no, there's a reason you buy it on the Switch 2, actually. It's like, whatever. That said, I've only used my Switch 1 for trading with myself, so I don't know. Do you not shiny hunt on both? Yeah, I don't know. We need this Aerodactyl. I've already said it, and I'm going to hold it to that. We're not playing until we get this Aerodactyl. Or at least get... Well, no, because we'd be playing it on the Switch. Yeah, we're not playing until we get this Aerodactyl. And even then, we might try to get some quick hunts done on, like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I exclusively play it off-stream. Stop playing Minecraft. I can get hooked on shiny hunting again. It'll be great. I don't know. Still gotta figure it out. Nope, socks. Come onto my lap. Don't jump up onto the desk. That you're gonna mess stuff up, please. The only shiny I plan on going for in Fireleaf Green is Deoxys, so no need. That's fair. That is fair. No, I'm down to do a badge quest. I love doing badge quests. I just don't do them often because they take forever. And Socks, you obviously can't jump up there. There's obviously that's there for a reason, so you can't jump up there. What? I probably won't get Fire Red Leaf Green on Switch, but the idea of Nuzlocke or hunting Lugia and Ho-Oh is tempting. You can hunt Ho-Oh and Lugia in Fire Red Leaf Green. They aren't version exclusive. You can hunt both? Oh. Oh. I kind of wanted to hunt them in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I'd be down to hunt one in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, one in Fire Red Leaf Green or something. I don't know. I don't know. Think about it. And you know what's stupid? Why is Fire Red Leaf Green not compatible with Home at launch? This game came out 22 years ago. Connected at launch. What is the point in waiting? Why? There's no reason for that. They were events in 2004, but the events are built into the Switch version. Interesting. Well, that's cool. I knew they had the events built in stuff. They're likely waiting to connect it in ZA at the same time. Why? Why isn't ZA connectable yet? 2. No, that brings up a great point. Why hasn't ZA been connected yet? What are we waiting on? How long does it take? Only 1 more month anyway. A month? That's ridiculous. Hey! I'm changing the subject completely, sorry. Anybody listen to the new Harry Styles album that came out yesterday? Oh, it's great. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it. Comes out this month. Oh. Still sucks. It should be out now, but whatever. At least it's out this month. It's confirmed that it can't connect to other games. What do you mean? It can connect to Home. What? Are you saying like... I don't know what you're saying. The Switch version of XD can't. Oh, I knew about XD. Oh, that's what you're saying. XD comes out this month. I thought you were doing the laughing, crying face. No, I knew XD can't connect, and I figured it wouldn't, honestly. I had no expectation that it'd be able to connect. I kind of knew. I thought if it was connected to... if it was a subscription-based payment, I don't think it's going to connect. So, that's unfortunate. Yes, Socks. Come here. Up here. Don't go over there. Holding out. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of expected them, if they were not going to release the game in a way that wasn't subscription based, I didn't think it'd be connectable. I also didn't think Fire Red and Leaf Green or any of the Gen 3 games or anything would be released by themselves, even though they were on the 3DS. I kind of felt like they'd also be released through their subscription stuff, so I'm glad they weren't. Champions comes out next month, and it logically, since it's confirmed to have home support day 1, they'll connect it and ZA, and most likely Fire Leaf Green at the same time. So, I don't remember them announcing a Champions date. When did they announce when that's coming out? Because I remember watching the presents and being like, how do we still not have a date for when Champions comes out? This is ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. Pokemon Day, they just said April. Crazy. Crazy. They're crazy good. They did confirm that the first Champions tournament was on April 22nd yesterday. Well, I knew that it's crazy because I knew that they were using Champions this year for tournaments, and I was like, how is the game still not out? Like, people need to, like, know how to use it. And learn, and, like, and it's... So for them to do it the same month, have a tournament the same month it comes out, is kind of, I don't know, pushing it. It's like, dude, this game should have been out. I don't know how long after it comes out it'll have been, but I hope it's at least a week or two for people to, like, figure out how to use the game and transfer stuff. I would assume it comes out in the first or second week of April so people can get used to the mechanics and reuse to how Megas work in traditional battles since they skipped Gen 8 and Scarlet. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm just surprised it hasn't already been released. I don't know. I feel like they should release it at the end of March, but whatever. At least, but... Whatever, we at least need time before the tournaments, even though I'm not going to compete in them, but maybe I'll get into battling. Champions seems like a really cool idea, so I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to look into it. It seems cool. We'll probably host some battle tournaments in Yell, Team Yell. The only new Megas that have had their abilities revealed are the Kalos starters. Interesting. I forgot that they'd be all getting, like, new abilities and stuff like that. That'll be interesting to figure out. Huh. Chestnut keeps bulletproof. Greninja keeps protein. Is it still nerfed protein, though? Protein, whatever. Protein. And Delphox gets levitate. Oh, shoot. Delphox gets levitate? I feel like that's going to be strong, yeah? That kind of sounds pretty useful. Let's see. No shiny Aerodactyl. Alright. No Fire and Leaf Green then. However, based on what we know just from ZA Starmie's getting some variant of huge power And Malamar's keeping contrary. Interesting. I don't know. I didn't even know their normal abilities straight up. I just forget about those, so. Cool. Believe it or not, Levitate's kind of a nerf since Scarlet and Violet. It took advantage of Psychic Terrain. Oh, interesting. Levitating Pokemon don't get affected by terrain. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense, but that's really interesting. That's a really cool mechanic of Levitate, though, if you're not talking about specifically Delphox. Because, like, if you're a Pokemon that would be disadvantaged by another one's terrain, then boom, you have Levitate. You don't gotta worry about it. I don't know. That's pretty sick. Are you still, like... Interesting. So if I was... I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an example, but I can't think of, like, a good one. So if I was... What has Levitate that I know of? Sure. If I was Rotom. No, I'm gonna just choose an example of a Pokemon that doesn't have Levitate. Okay. If I was a Blastoise and I had Levitate, right? And Electric Terrain was put out. And there's a Pikachu and it uses an electric type move on me. Am I hit the normal amount? Or am I hit boosted Electric Terrain, electric type move? Because it has Levitate, it's not effective. But if the attacker is affected by it, would it still affect me that way? I don't know how that would work. I can't think of a realistic scenario where that would happen, but that's only because I don't really know enough about that stuff. Normal damage, but, like, you're probably still dead. Well, obviously. I was just curious if it was still boosted damage. Yeah, dude, that Pikachu destroys that Blastoise. We hit the Palindrome on Darkrai, but it already passed and it wasn't shiny, so no Palindrome luck there. Not that it's really a thing anyway. When's the last time we got a shiny on a Palindrome? Long time, probably. I don't remember. What do you think of Winds and Waves? I think it looks amazing. just in general, it looks fantastic. I'm really excited for it. I'm glad it's not coming out this year. That made me happy. I'm glad we still have to wait until 27 because it means they're hopefully taking their time with it and making it good. I think it's super cool. I'm excited to go underwater. I think that's really cool. Like, we haven't been able to go underwater in a 3D game since, like, Oraz. We haven't been able to do that on a Switch game, I don't think, is what I meant to say. So, that's really cool in my opinion. I think it'll be sick. I don't know. I'm very excited. Yeah, no, the game looks cool. We were talking about the starters earlier. I'm leaning Gekwa, but straight up, I don't know what I'm gonna choose. It really depends on the final evolutions. Maybe if Pombon stays on 4 legs, maybe we go Pombon. I saw a concept art, a fan concept art of Pombon evolving into like Cerberus. That one was sick. That was so cool, like a 3-headed dog. That was cool. I don't know. I don't know about Gekwa because I also felt the same way about Gen 8 when I was like, ooh, maybe Saba would be cool, and then I saw the final evolution and I was like, maybe not. Personally, not a huge fan of it, but I don't know. I like Gekwa for now. Maybe it'll still be cool. Y'all, I watched this movie last night. It was disturbing. It was a great movie. Don't get me wrong. Thought it was great. It was disturbing though. I didn't know it was gonna. I thought it would be like a dramedy with some comedy, some drama, and I think it was, but I didn't realize there was like thriller horror aspects to it. Begonia, featuring starring Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone. It's crazy, dude. It's a crazy movie. I'm probably gonna watch another movie tonight. I was thinking like Weapons or something. That's a horror movie too. Maybe I need to like chill on the horror stuff. Or maybe I just keep going. I watched Iron Lung a while back. It's a great movie. I want to watch it again. Oh well. Trying to think what else was interesting about Winds and Waves. I don't know. For some reason, I thought we were gonna get the legendary, like a peek at the legends, but I don't know why I kind of expected that. I shouldn't have expected that. We got a lot of info, or not info. We got a lot of like sneak peek of it, of seeing like how the graphics have incredibly improved, and we got the starters. I'm happy with that. I love that. I think the protagonists look cool. What else? Trying to remember the whole trailer. I like the idea that we're just going to be able to go underwater and also probably fly in the sky. I just think that's so sick. Excuse me. Legends are usually second trailer. Sure. I don't know. I'm excited to see those. I just really want to see the final starter evolutions, which we probably won't get until closer to the release of the game. But that's what I want to see, because I still don't know what starter I want to choose. Usually I'm like, boom, that's the starter I'm choosing from the get-go. Or like maybe there's two that I'm... But if I genuinely have no clue what to go for, I need to see the final evolutions. Oh well. I doubt we'll see the final stages before the games are out, just going off of Gen 8 and 8 and 9. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, we may either see them right before the game comes out, or they won't even release them before the game comes out. But then I don't know what to choose. So I might just have to ask a friend to look at them and be like, hey, which way should I lean? I don't know, dude. Or maybe I let viewers choose. I know some streamers do that, but if I definitely can't choose one, maybe I'll just let streamers figure it out, or the viewers figure it out. You guys vote on which starter I'm choosing. Also, rip data mines. I don't care. Well, okay. I care about data mines because they're helpful for like shiny hunting, figuring out that kind of stuff. But I hate data mines that just spoil stuff, because I can't get on social media without just seeing a million spoilers. So I'm so glad I won't have to worry about that anymore. But it is a shame that we're not going to be able to like learn more about shiny hunting and stuff like that. But recently, Pokemon's been like posting about like how to do shiny hunts and stuff like that. So maybe it'll be all right. I don't know. Could go either way. Though it's not coming out till next year, does run the risk of someone figuring out how to hack the Switch 2 before release. Sure, yeah, I guess that's fair. I thought the whole point was like the Switch 2 was unhackable, though. Maybe not. I have no clue. I don't know how to hack anything, so. I don't know, dude. It's unhackable until it's not. I guess that's fair. People also said the Switch 1 was unhackable the first year, if I recall. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. I guess we'll see what happens. It's probably not unhackable then. Someone's got to be able to hack it at some point. I believe in them, although I still don't want to be spoiled by a bunch of things. That's not what I'm looking forward to. Or what I'm not looking forward to. Come on, Aerodactyl. I want to play Fire Red Leaf Green. Be shiny. Be shiny, guys. Come on, we got this. Dang. Bum, bum, bum. I think it's good that I hope that they release. You know, what would be cool. I hope they release other Gen 3 games later in 2026. Like, Bro Still Hunting never ends, never ends. Hope you're doing good, Mozart. I hope that we like have these games for a little bit, and they need to like hold us out for a while, because I know they just released Pokopia, so they're hoping that people will just stick to that for a while. But maybe they release like Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire in like November. That could be interesting. I don't know when they're planning on releasing Gen 10. It could be early 27, but I assumed it'd be November 27. I don't know. They most likely will release Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on Switch at some point to fill in the game. So I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I really hope so. Gen 10 said 2027. Yeah, I'm saying I'm hoping that it's like later in 2027. It gives them time to work on the game, and maybe we get Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald to like hold us out until the game comes out. I would love that. A lot of people are thinking for the summer presents. I hope so. That'd be really cool. That'd be nice. We can only hope. We can only hope. Switch 2 is so expensive, so I probably won't get to play it anyway. Dang. Hopefully one day. I had worked all summer. I got a PC, and then I worked more and got more money, and I was like, oh, I have money for a Switch 2. I had some like left over. It was like, great. Perfect. I think Winds and Waves will release in the summer of next year. Interesting. When's the last time we got a summer release of a game? A main series game? It's likely done, and they're just taking the rest of the year to polish it. Good, they freaking need to. It's not RAM, so maybe I'll switch up on my dream of building a PC. It's up to you. I think PC has better game options. Or has a wider variety of game options than a Switch, but it's up to you, dude. Me saying, like, I have any say in it. Obviously up to you. Without a doubt, PC is better, but it's nearly impossible to buy right now. Yeah, stuff gets expensive, especially with like all the stuff with AI making it really expensive for parts. Honestly, buying a pre-built PC is cheaper right now, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's right. I went through iBuyPower. I liked it. I like them. Plus laptop gets the job done enough for me most of the time. Well, that's helpful too, yeah. EV training in Gen 3 is really boring. That's why you don't care about EVs in Gen 3. You just worry about the playing a game and level boost or upping your levels. And I sure don't feel like farming Pokerus. That's valid. Good luck with that. That's rare. I think the strategy is to use pickup, like get mons with pickup so they get a bunch of rare candies. Not for EVs though, just for levels. I do care about EVs on my false swiper. Oh, that's fair, I guess. What false swiper are you? What's the go-to false swiper in Gen 3? I assume it's Smeargle if you have access to it, but in Fire Red Leaf Green, maybe it's Scyther? Probably Scyther. Which is why you were saying Scissors and Smeargle is an Emerald exclusive. It is? That's stupid, but whatever. Yeah, Scizor, sure. That's fair. That's why you were saying Scyther matters when you're choosing which version you go for. That makes sense. That does make sense. You specifically don't want Parasect because of Effect Spore. What does that mean? Oh, it's its ability. What's its ability do? Oh, it gives it like poison or something, right? Yeah, you don't want that. Gives Pokemon a random status. Right. You don't want that. Jeez. At least not on your false swiper. No. Nope, nope. Don't want that. Oops. Let's see. Oh, wait, is that the end of the Aerodactyl reset? No, okay. Thought it was. I was like, I thought we just started this one. We should have plenty more. I think it's better for 2027 because not only does it give them more time to make it look good, but it also gives more people time to get a Switch 2. Yeah, I think both of those are great reasons. If you're going to have a Switch 2 exclusive, it's actually a great strategy to release Pokopia as a Switch 2 exclusive to give people time if they want to play Pokopia to switch to Switch 2 or buy a Switch 2. And then the next game is obviously going to be Switch 2 exclusive, so it's giving them time. I think that's a good idea, especially because Pokopia is not a game that everybody's going to want to play. So it gives them a chance to buy it, I guess. I guess I can check Leaf Green to see if I have any Pokerus mons there. Oh, true. Most people don't get the new games on launch anyway. Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, yeah, a lot of times, because games are usually released around November and people get them for like Christmas and stuff like that. Yeah. I think that's pretty common. I don't care for Pokopia, so I'm not rushing to get a Switch 2 at the moment. By 2027, I'll likely have a Switch 2 at the time. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say is, like, it gives people who want to play Pokopia the chance to get the Switch 2, which sucks for people who want to play it and don't have one, but, you know, we're going to get Switch 2 exclusives more often, obviously, with the console being out now. But yeah, I don't really have a plan to get Pokopia unless I get it cheaper than 70. I'm trying to think the most I'll pay for Pokopia. Probably no more than 40. I don't know, because I don't think I'm going to play it a lot. So I just got to find it on Marketplace for cheaper. Do you think modern Pokemon games should have voice acting? Yes. I think there's zero reason for them to not. I'm hoping Gen 10 does, but I'm not expecting it at all. It's crazy. Even like the fact that we already have Pokemon voice acting in a non-main series game is crazy. I think we have it in a couple games, but Masters EX is a current modern Pokemon game with voice acting. It's not like they're voicing all of the lines, but there are like sound effects. We don't even have that in modern Pokemon. That's ridiculous, dude. I don't know. It's crazy that we don't have voice acting. It is. Any voice acting. I'd be alright with like grunts and being like, haha, alright, you know, like whatever. I kind of don't want voice acting, actually. That's crazy to me. Maybe you have a way to turn it off. I don't know. It's crazy that we don't have voice acting. I think we should. The Legends games have grunts? Okay, cool. Do that in other main series games. Keep that as a thing. I'm sorry. What are you... watching, like, the song portions of games like Piers' Gym in Gen 8? Like, what are we doing? That's terrible. That portion didn't really need to be in the game. Exactly. I don't know, it's ridiculous. What I'm gonna do is play the game spoiler free, pick Gekwa, and not see its final Evo's spoilers and just see it blindly. That's my hope too. We were talking about how supposedly the Switch is unhackable, or the Switch 2 is unhackable, but also they may have said that about the Switch 1, so I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not getting spoiled by anything. It's more baffling that they did it again in Scarlet and Violet. That's what I'm saying. That shouldn't be a thing. What are we hunting today? I'm going for Arceus and Platinum. Oh, the OG Arceus. Okay. And Celesteela and Ultra Moon. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, welcome in. I'm going for 3 full odds hunts. We got a Aerodactyl hunt in ZA. We got Darkrai. And we got bug catching contest. So, that's what we're up to today. I think some other people... Let's see. And no more of my Pokemon in Leaf Green have Pokerus. Well... I would not try to hunt for a Pokerus. I think that would be harder than... You'd probably find a shiny before you found a Pokerus mod. Maybe not, but there's a fair chance. I don't know. Darkrai is being real mean to you. Good luck. Celesteela is being mean to me too. Where are you at on Celesteela? Yeah, no, Darkrai does not like me. We're at 17k. Although we have a friend who went 20k for Darkrai, so I think we're doing all right for now. But we are catching up, unfortunately, which I'm a bit scared for. Considering Pokerus is rarer than a shiny, that's what I'm saying. I will say I was shocked playing Auras kind of recently, like compared to the older games where Auras kind of held your hand more. After beating Flannery, May immediately takes you to Petalburg. I liked Auras a lot. I haven't played it in forever, but that was like, I did a badge quest in that game. I loved it. That was a great game. I don't know. I think that was a fun game. I have Shiny Charm in Ultra Moon. Double odds right now. Oh. My last 3 hunts were much quicker. Yeah, I bet. Shoot, double odds is no fun. Been there. I mean, I'm currently over 3 times over. Or 4 times. Over 4 times. Great, great, great. Making that realization right now. I loved Auras too. I was just thought it was shocking how different it was compared to the original. That's fair. I never played a Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Never got around to playing it. I don't own any of the consoles or anything. How we looking, Aerodactyl? No shinies. That's unfortunate. I haven't played too many badge quests. I usually do it on all the new games I do. I want to do more. That's why I think doing one for Fire Red Leaf Green would be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to look into that. I personally think Pombons will stand on 2 legs. I agree. There's no way that it doesn't. I hate that that's the case, but it's definitely going to stand on 2 legs. My brother-in-law and I were talking about it, and he was like, dude, Pombon's cool, but if it stands on 2 legs, I'm going to freak out. And I was like, hey, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to stand on... Hey, bud. Wait, is this... Yeah, there we go. Hey, bud. I want to get the Ultram Beast so I can continue hunting Mesprit and White 2. Ooh, Mesprit and White 2 sounds cool. 30 months? I hope so. Listen, June, I am all for it staying on all fours. I just don't expect it to. Thank you so much for the 30 months, which is insane. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. I don't see them dog Incineroar. I don't know. I do see it happening. I really hope it doesn't, but I totally expect them to do that. I don't know. I don't know. Hoping not. What, the dog turn into a big eyeball or something? Where did that come from? I hope not. I mean, I'm really expecting it to stand on 2. I think it'd be much cooler if it stayed on 4. I think all, or no, I guess not all because Brout isn't on 4 legs, but I think Gekwa and Pombon need to stay on 4 legs for them to be sick, dude. I need them to be cool. I mean, we did get Croconaw, Fuecoco going into Skeledirge, and it stayed on 4. So you got to give that something, right? I don't know. We can hope. But I really don't expect them to keep it on 4 legs, unfortunately. Skeledirge is the only final fire starters on 4. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how true that is. I'm not thinking too hard, but I believe it. I'd have to think. Well, Typhlosion sometimes is on 4. But I guess you can't say that it stays on 4. No, I guess it kind of stays on 2. Maybe Gekwa would be like Swampert, where it's on 4, but it can also be on 2 sometimes. I think whatever. I'm fine with whatever. They just need to look cool, dude. They just need to look cool. Ah, we can only hope. I'm interested to see what the gimmick is gonna be in this generation. Like, are we gonna go back to Megas? My guess is no. But maybe they'll stick with Megas because they brought it back for competitive this cycle. I feel like they'll do something new, but maybe they'll stick to Megas. I think that'd be cool. I'm a big fan of the Megas. I'd be cool if they stayed that way, but not really expecting them to keep Megas going. I don't know. I think it's hard to keep expectations and stuff of these games. They change stuff so often. I really hope it's not Megas again. I would be down for Megas again. I just don't expect it. I feel personally a Gecko Lizard is hard to mess up, especially since Inteleon is really awesome. So here's the difference between you and I. I don't think Inteleon's really awesome. So, you know. Also, why are we doing another fire lizard or water lizard? We just got a water lizard. What are we doing? What's that about? Does anybody like Inteleon? Curious? Well, apparently Blade does, but I do not like Inteleon personally. Icend coming in with the sub. What's up, dude? Which starter are you choosing? Which starter are you choosing? It was fine for ZA because it was a Legends game, but I prefer each game having its own mechanic. I don't think we're getting Megas again, but I'd be fine if we did. I'm just curious to know what other thing. I keep seeing a bunch of fan-made games and stuff doing like Pokemon trainer fusions. I think it's only a matter of time till we get that at some point. Which starter are you choosing in the new games, Icend? Also, they put the icon for the new gimmick in the Japanese logo, which is a thing they've been doing since X and Y. Wait, what? I'm usually Fire-type squad, but Gekwa is my choice. Really? I feel like a bunch of people in this chat are leaning Gekwa, but I haven't seen that in the mainstream. Most people I've seen are going for Pombon, I feel like. Probably Pombon. Yeah, there we go. There's our Pombon representation. Jeez. Representative. I would pick Pombon and not evolve it. That's valid, dude. It's just my little dog now. It stays on the team, but it will not evolve. They've all kind of grown on me, but Pombon is got the biggest reaction at Direct. Dude, I don't know. I didn't care for any of them at the beginning, and now they've all grown on me, like, a lot. And it could be any of them, straight up. At first, Gecko was my number one, but, like, all of them... It was, like, probably, like, Brout, Pombon, Gekwa. And now they're all kind of, like, whoop. Like, they're all kind of here. The top's, like, up here. So they're, like, all about, like, right here. I need to see the final Evos. But I probably won't, because I'm going to go spoiler-free. I don't know. June is right. In the Japanese logo in Winds and Waves, there's a little new symbol being the gimmick. Had the mega symbol in the Japanese logo. Oh, I need to look this up. Had the Alpha and Omega symbol in the Japanese logo. Sun and Moon had the Z crystal in the Japanese logo. Sword and Shield, the Dynamax symbol in the Japanese logo. Wait, what? Scarlet and Violet Japanese logo. Oh, look at that. It does. Let's see. Sun and Moon. I don't see a Z crystal. Oh, there it is. Huh. Okay. Winds and Waves. Japanese logo. Oh. Interesting. I see it. I see it. What the heck is that? Interesting. I don't know what that could be. I guess it kind of does look like an explosion around like a fusion thing. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. We can only guess. I'm surprised with how popular Brout is with mainstream fans. Well, I didn't like it until I saw all the memes. Now I kind of love Brout. I don't know. I didn't care for Brout at all. And then I saw all the memes and I was like, wait, kind of growing on me. If he evolves into like this stupid, awesome bird, I might choose it. Who knows? I got no clue yet. I am a little disappointed that like we got another water lizard and we got another grass bird. It's like we just got those within previous generations, within the past 3 generations, I feel like. Yeah, within the past 3. Mix it up. I don't know. At least change the typings. A grass lizard or a water bird. Well, we just got a water bird too. Yo, Monica, thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? What's going on? Let me give you a shout out. What's up? Boom, shout out. There you go. You can summon a big old waiver tornado. That'd be really funny. Ledian was in the trailer for the new game, so already peak. Right. I think the legendaries will probably share a type like dragon, for example, but one will be flying in the other water. Probably. I feel like if you're gonna make a guess, that's like an easy guess. Swellow's in a non-remake game for the first time since X and Y 2. Dang. Shout out to Swellow. Welcome in, Monica. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. And Raiders. 3 firefighting types back to back, so honestly I don't think it's a big deal to reuse something as broad as bird or amphibian. Yeah, Pombon's gonna be a firefighting actually, so I was playing Pokopia, just completed the first area of Pokemon Center. Hey, how is Pokopia? Are you enjoying it? I didn't get it because it was $70, but I might try to get it for cheaper, like on Facebook Marketplace or something. I don't know. Super fun? Okay. I never played Animal Crossing either, so I don't really have a way to compare it. to anything. But it looks interesting. I've seen a bunch of stuff for it. A bunch of clips. We already got 2 birds in a row in Gen 3 and 4. Yeah, but I don't know. Still, whatever. $70? Yeah, dude. I'm hoping Fire Fairy since it's unused type. That'd be cool. I think my prediction was that it would be Pure Fire. I don't think it's going to share. I don't think it's going to be dual type. But I got no clue. It feels very Animal Crossing-ish. Yeah, I figured. It looks a lot like it'd be like Animal Crossing. So, that's the vibe I was getting. But again, I've never played Animal Crossing, so I don't know. Not sure. I didn't know it was 70, but also I got it as a gift, so... Oh, you have it? You got it, Isend? You enjoying it too? I can foresee Fire Fairy or Fairy Ground. You mean Fire Ground? Imagine it just loses the fire type altogether. That'd be kind of crazy. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Tired? I get that, dude. I took a nap earlier today because I was exhausted. I don't think it'll be a starter, but I want a Fire Ice that's not Zen mode Galarian Darmanitan. I mean, yeah, you can say that for a lot of things that are like, if it's a form of something, like Galarian Darmanitan's not even an actual its own Pokemon. It's like a mode or like a form of a Pokemon that doesn't stay in that form, which is kind of annoying. It's a form of a form. Right, exactly. Like it's a bit annoying. So that's kind of how I feel about like a lot of types that are like that, or a lot of things that it's like it's a new typing. It's like, yeah, but like we don't get to keep it. I haven't started. I got sick and don't like playing games when that happens. That's fair. Even when Switch 2, I still probably won't get Pokopia, especially since I couldn't get into Animal Crossing when I played it. I never even tried Animal Crossing. I feel like maybe I could get into it, but I don't know. I hope it's not firefighting again. Dude, I think that'd be really funny, but I really hope they don't do it. But it'd be kind of crazy for them to like double down or quadruple down at this point. Guys, you won't believe what the amazing new type for the starter is. Oh, you guessed it. Oh, okay, well. Watch it be the 3rd Fire Ghost in a row. Whatever. Whatever. 3rd Fire Ghost in a row. Skeledirge. What was the one? It's Scorbunny? Wasn't... Or whatever its name is. Cinderace wasn't Fire Ghost. It's like Minecraft Animal Crossing crossover. Oh, interesting. I saw Prop Hunt was in it. That's what got me in. I was like, ooh, I like Prop Hunt. Hisuian Typhlosion. Oh, I see. Yeah. Typhlosion and PLA was Fire Ghost. Gotcha. I forgot about PLA, dude. Or I didn't forget about PLA. I forgot about Typhlosion. I would laugh so hard if Pombon is firefighting because of the community's reaction. Dude, Pombon, 2 legs, firefighting. That'd be insane. I want Pombon to be on 2 legs, and it's literally just a guy's body with a Pomeranian head. Like, keep Pombon's head, the happy, like dumb dog, except it's like jacked human body that's like, oh, and it's just firefighting. That'd be insane. That'd be insane. People would be legit mad. I know. I can see Gecko being water dark. I could see that too. Maybe water poison too. That'd be fun if it was firefighting and Bor was 16 years ago. I wouldn't be okay with it. I mean, I think it'd be funny, but they should not do that. I don't care how long Embor was. Yo, what's up, Raphael? How's it going? Like that knight from Undertale? I don't know what that is. I never finished watching Undertale, and I'm not going to play it. Pom-Bomb with Machamp's body. Yeah, exactly. I also feel like Incineroar was only Fire Dark because they didn't want to add another firefighting. I agree. I saw this post talking about like what are we gonna call winds and waves? Like what's their abbreviation? I'm a big fan of Wiwa, WIWA. I'm a fan of Wiwa. I don't know about y'all. I baked some butt toffee bars. It is an English dessert originating from London. England is only a test run for the last of school party in my program around a month from now. Interesting. Maybe I can't see the whole word, but I see butt. Butter toffee bars. Okay. It got cut off. I was like, what? Butt toffee bars? No, that's so fun. That sounds good. I actually kind of see Gekwa getting Water Fairy. Maybe. I don't know. How's it been? It's been alright. Welcome in, Cat. Hope you're doing well. Wawa, like the convenience store. But that doesn't make sense because it's winds and waves. I like Weewa. I think we go Weewa. That should be the abbreviation. Maybe the abbreviation is WW, but we call it Weewa. I'm down. Weewa. Been doing okay, thank you. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you're doing alright. I hope everyone's doing alright. You know what? Okay, we got everyone here. We're already talking about it. I gotta know. What are we thinking? Get a poll going. Which starter are we choosing, guys? Which starter are you choosing? Not which one should I choose, alright? Maybe we do another one to see which one I choose, but... Let's see. Gekwa. There we go. We'll just do like a 2-minute one. There we go. Let's see. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys? Oh, you finally got through Mega Dimensions. Nice, nice. Did you like it? WWP, Worldwide Pokemon. Imagine if the starters aren't dual typed at all. Honestly, would be kind of disappointed. I feel like that's gonna happen, or that's a possibility. I hope it doesn't happen, but I think that's always a possibility. The only annoying part of making desserts for school parties are allergy safe, like nut-free, gluten-free, etc. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, that can be a bit annoying, but you know, you gotta be safe. I'm only at 144 attack EVs. You got this. I'm choosing Gekwa. All right, we'll put it in the poll. Put it in the poll, guys. Oh my gosh, lots of Gekwas. I'm committing to Pombon before finally was shown leaked. Oh, fair enough. Put it in the poll. So far, nobody's chosen Pombon, so I don't know if you even exist, Isend. I don't see the starters not being dual-typed. That's only happened with Johto and Galar so far. For all three. Well, I didn't mean for all three, but I feel like we're not getting dual types for all three, in my opinion. Are there shinies in Pokopia? I have no idea. Twitch is deleting my vote. They're not letting this happen. They do not want you to choose Pombon. Man, that's crazy. They do not want you to choose Pombon, dude. Am I crazy for wanting to gift a sub to somebody playing Pokopia? Did y'all see that? You get a badge on Twitch if you gift a sub to someone while playing Pokopia. It's like a Ditto badge. Did y'all see that? I think it kind of looks sick. Gekko rigged the election. Stop the count! Stop the count! Only one right answer? Hey, I feel that. I was also a Gekwa chooser, so I didn't even vote in it. Since Gen 3, either all three have been dual type or none have. I don't know. I'm just saying, I could see Pombon being pure fighting. Or pure fire. Pure fighting. Don't have to worry about fire fighting, haters, because it's just going to be pure fighting. It's going to lose the fire type. Oh, we did get one Pombon vote in there. Gen, yeah, I already read that. Gen 6, not Gen 3. Yeah, I was about to say Gen 3 is not right. Yeah, I don't know if there's shinies in Pokopia. I saw a post talking about getting the character as a shiny, but I thought that was a meme. I didn't think it was real. Maybe it was real. I don't know. I assumed it was a meme. I think the dog is going to take inspiration from Arcanine Entei and Rapidash and its evolutions, leaving fire paw prints in its tracks or something. Oh, interesting. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. That sounds cool. Yeah. What's a Pokemon you hated but now you love? I didn't like the starters that were just announced until I saw the memes, and now I kind of like them all. A starter that I hated and now I love. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I have to think about it. Usually they try to balance it so all three are good against each other, though it's usually not perfect. Gen 6 stars completely failed this. You failed, Gen 6! Personally, the main reason why I want to test run a couple of different desserts leading up to the week of school parties, because I want to be creative and unique with whatever I end up bringing, because there are a lot of people who be basic and boring things. Yeah, that's valid. No, that'll be cool. Yeah. I used to dislike Mega Starmie, but now I actually kind of love it. That's fair. I think Mega Starmie's funny. I don't know. I kind of thought it was funny from the beginning. Alright, this will probably be our last... I know, guys. Sorry to end it abruptly, but this will probably be our last batch. I am... Oh, it's the end of the batch already. Yikes. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize we were already at the end of the batch. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys, but I did say I would meet up with some friends, and they ended earlier than expected, so... only to have to murder 50 more Mankey. You got this, June! Mega Starmie is so polarizing. I think it's the laziest, stupidest Mega Evo ever, and I love it. Exactly, that's how I feel about it. We'll do one more Darkrai. How about that? Let's get one more Darkrai in. I haven't changed opinions on Pokemon I hate because it is the correct opinion to begin with. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I can't think of any that I used to hate, but I love now. I don't know. None come to mind. I think Mega Starmie was less them being lazy and more the devs trying to recreate the Patrick meme. Well, my brother-in-law was talking to me about it, and like the original Starmie was meant to be based off of like a fighter, right? And so they kind of just doubled down with it on the Mega. So I think it makes sense. I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, Socks is saying bye, guys. Socks wants to say bye. Everyone say bye to Socks. Bye. She's like, put me down, please. My bad. My apologies. All right, who are we rating? We got to figure this out. Oh, you good? All right, guys. Socks. Yes, we love Socks. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are going to go raid a fellow Team Yell member. Go say hi, drop a follow, and hold up. All right. Be sure to enjoy. They are playing Pokopia, so I'm sorry that I'm not playing Pokopia, but maybe you can enjoy somebody else playing it. This is Oh Snap It's Brit. Please go say hi, drop a follow, and that'll be it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace out. Bye bye.